Black people, let's have this conversation, please. You know I love you, right? I really, really do. You have a very traumatized creative community. I'm not sure that you know that. Some of us came to the internet to be ourselves, to present our work with a global possibility of having a bunch of people appreciate it. We got here and you were lightly appeased with our presentation. And then you started looking at the superstars who were producing these well thought out, executed offerings like TV. And now you don't see us anymore. The community of creatives who don't have all the bump, 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 bump. You don't see us anymore. Some of us really do this for a living. And in addition to the fact that you don't see us like that without all of the extra, you come into the venues and expect us to play all this whack ass music for you, and you're not paying. I don't know if you realize that it's a bunch of cool, diverse people who allow us to play exactly what we want to play as artists and creatives, and paint and poetry. How did you get so demanding? I just want to know. When I go out to hear DJs, I have no expectation. I don't have any expectations of what I'm going to hear. I know what I like, but I also know that in a common space where I'm not paying for anything but cocktails and food, I don't have that pressure that I can add to whomever's playing. If they're not playing the things that I want to hear, then I'm just going to leave. And that's a power in that. But from the space of you coming in with these expectations, you're ruining a lot of club situations and restaurant situations with these expectations for mediocrity. You know, I typically want to be educated by DJs. I know that's not normal at this point because you think that DJs are jukeboxes. But when I come in, I want to come in and sit and Shazam and be excited. Like, oh my God, I ain't never heard. I want to be overwhelmed. It's the same feeling that I feel when I go into an art gallery. When I go into an art gallery, I want to be overwhelmed by the work to the point that I don't recognize it. Like I want my imagination to be blown. Like, oh my God, I've never seen or heard or experienced this before in my life. That is why I pay or leave the house. I don't leave the house to be overwhelmed with redundant, mediocre ass anything. I pay for specialties, special experiences. I know that I'm a small group, but I also know that somebody is probably bored too. I'm also going to tell you that just because the DJ plays vinyl doesn't mean that their sets are going to be bespoke. I don't have to play vinyl to convince you that I'm dope and bespoke. Sunday's Tasting is a whole musical catalog of music you've probably never heard of before. I have an arsenal of DJ friends who have troughs of music that you will claim you didn't like simply because you haven't heard it before. I'm going to go.